So she was really, I mean, we could leave her, we'd go to lunch. I felt bad for a while, and then I didn't. But we just, you know, the truth was that scene in particular was, you know, such a beautifully written scene, and you don't have to change anything. You try to serve the material, and the material was really good, and she was so wonderful in it that, you know, honestly, believe it or not, it's not so easy to play a corpse. I've done it, believe me. I wasn't supposed to be a corpse, but I played it. But they're tricky scenes to do, but only because they're tricky scenes. And probably my problems that I have with doing it, but it was, I thought it was really fun to do. It doesn't change what you do. Trust him.
Okay, anyone in the back here or in the balcony? Yes. Questions? I can't believe you don't have questions for this. It's unbelievable. Okay, yes, right here.
It's not a question, but I have to tell you how moving the last scene was of you eating ice cream. It was just special. I could have watched this for another hour.
The questioner wants an hour of ice cream scene.
So does Amara.
All right, yes, right here. What was it that drew you to a family man role?
Batman and Robin. Well, you know, I've done it a few times. I was, you know, a father in the Fantastic Mr. Fox. You know, look, you know, I didn't really think of it as you know, I just loved the story, and I take films based on sort of the characters and the people involved, and I didn't really think of it as a family man. He didn't seem like a very good family man. He seemed perfect for me, and so you know, it just was a fun part. I didn't really think about it that way.
Alexander, let me ask you a follow-up to that, which is just about the kind of characters that your films tend to explore, which are men who are flawed, who are facing a sort of crisis point in their lives, in my view. As a middle-aged man myself, I could say, is this something
what films, you know, I'm sorry, what movies though were not about people with flaws that are having some crisis in their lives? I mean, no offense, but I got that question today at the press conference, you know, flawed characters, and I'm like, what? Are movies about
your guys are not
perfect people?
They're not heroes, your guys.
Well, okay. Yeah, but I mean, you know, would you see the Iranian movie A Separation and tell the director, oh, you have no heroes in this film, or something? Maybe you would, I don't know.
It's maybe a little bit more unusual with American cinema. We're going to take this outside. Maybe we should go to the audience for one final question. Yes, right here.
I just have more of a comment, and I can't remember your name. You played the teenager. Your scene when you're going to the swimming pool and this one guy, that to me, and no offense to this, was an amazing scene. It was just made.
Thank you, I really appreciate it. Do you want me to comment?
If you want to talk a little bit more about your character and your performance.
Well, that scene in particular where I swim in the water, everyone is, Shay, you cried underwater. I started swimming at 1.5, so the water is my safe zone. It didn't feel like anything for me. It was kind of neat the way Alexander wrote it for my character to be told such tragic news and then to immediately escape down in the water and have a mental breakdown, freak out, and not have to be vulnerable in front of anyone. And I thought it was a really beautiful moment, and I was so grateful to express myself that way.
Who's got a question for Alexander?
Shailene, will you marry me?
Really
on set because I had never worked on a movie before, and he truly made the set. He truly made the set fun back. And yeah, he was just the most amazing person to work with, really.
I think that's a good place to end.